This is my passion. This is Ike's Outdoors. Hey guys, Ike here from IkesOutdoors.com. I recently got a question, and this is kind of a sensitive subject, and I hope I can express myself properly and not offend anybody or say anything too bad. But I got a question from a female viewer, and I'm not going to say her name. You know, I don't want to embarrass her, so we're just going to call her Barbie, because the measurements kind of fit Barbie, I think. But she is a woman with a rather large chest. I guess she's a double D. So her question was, how does she measure her draw length? She's a new shooter. I don't know if she's ever even shot before. But one, how does she measure her draw length? And two, is it going to be a problem because she's such a large chested woman? So we're going to show you how to measure your draw length. We're going to use Lindsay as a model, and then we're going to do a little bit of experimentation. I've already done this once, but we're going to do it on camera, so you can see what I'm doing and what I'm talking about. But this is a good video for you guys who have questions. If it's something that I can do, something that I can answer, I definitely will, and I think I can prove it in this video because I'm going to go a little bit out of my comfort zone to answer this question. So the first thing she asked is, how do you measure your draw length? So we're going to use Lindsay as a model because she's got equipment I don't have. So everyone has a chest, and your draw length is not only your arm length, but it also takes your chest into account. You know, I've got a friend who's the same height as me, and my arms are the same length, but his chest is about that wide. He's a big guy, just a big chest, and his draw length is 30 inches. And if you stack us up from here to the end of our arms, we look exactly the same. We're built exactly the same, but his chest is like that wide. So, you know, he's a big guy. Even though he's not very tall, he's just a big guy. And his draw length is like 3.5 inches longer than mine. So, if you're a female, you're still going to measure your draw length exactly the same. Soft tape works better, but I can't find my soft tape. So what we're going to do here is Lindsay's going to do, you're going to measure your draw length. You're going to put your hands straight out just like that. And no matter how large chested you are or small chested, you're still going to measure from fingertip to fingertip. Lindsay's is about 61.5, and we're going to divide that by 2.5. And what this is going to do is it's going to get you your draw length in the ballpark. So it doesn't matter. You can see where we measured. We're measuring across, you know, here. It doesn't matter. It's really how wide your chest is, not how large your chest is. Yeah. So I'm going to do a little bit of experimenting. Like I said, I've already done this experimentation once, and I'm going to do it again this time for the video camera to show you what I've found doing this myself. Just real quick, we're going to show you here, because Lindsay made a good point off camera. Whenever we're measuring here, one, I got in the way, but whenever she's measuring her wingspan, which she's holding it now, which is incorrect, but you're measuring tip to tip, and you notice we're measuring above above her chest line. So it's a good thing she's here to put this the right way. But we're measuring above the chest line. So it's really the correct way to do it is right through here where we have it now. I got interrupted yesterday, so I'm kind of taking this over from today, but I want to talk about your foot position, because it's going to make a major impact on how well you're able to do this if you're a large busted woman or anyone. Actually, your foot position is very important. What I've got here is I've got my motive, and you can see with this bow straight out right now, I have my feet directly in line with the target. And if I have my feet directly in line with the target, you can see it kind of rotates my chest forward. And I'm going to exaggerate this here, but I'm going to take a real big step into the target, and you can see it rotates my chest in quite a bit. So that's going to cause you some problems. Your proper foot position is about a 30-degree angle open to the target, if that makes any sense. So we got our target here. I'm actually going to take my left foot back to about 30 degrees. It's going to give you a better shooting platform. It's going to make you a little bit more solid. So feet are about shoulder width apart and about a 30-degree angle to the target. And you can see when I've done that, you can see my chest. It actually rotates my chest back out away. And I've got two bows here, and we're going to show you both these bows. The wingspan draw length measurement is going to get you in the ballpark, but it's very important that you have your draw length set properly, and I'm guilty of this, of having my draw length too long. If your draw length's too long, it's going to set you back like this. It's going to get you leaning. That rotates your chest in, and it's going to cause you some interference problems there. And it's also going to get you, it's also going to, if you're standing up straight, it's going to pull the string too far into you. So you want your draw length about right. I've got one here that's set at 26.5, which is correct for me, and I've got one that's set at actually about 1.25 inches, 1.5 inches too long for me. It's got a big loop on it and everything like that. So the only way I know how to do this and experiment with this and be able to offer you the right type of advice and show you how this is going to work is by using a prosthetic. So I tried to find a water balloon or something like that. It didn't really work out. So this is the only way I know how to show you how to do this, guys. So I'm going to add a little padding there, and I'm going to take a shot. Now this is the proper stance. Got my leg open to the target, 30-degree angle. This bow's got the proper draw length on it, and you can see with this one I have very, very little interference. Absolutely no problem with the shot on that one. Now, this bow is quite a bit, got quite a bit longer draw length to it, about 1 inch, 1.5 inches. And I'm going to close my legs up and get my legs directly in line with the target. And you can see there, I'm adding quite a bit of difference, quite a bit more contact with this one. So, get this thing out of here. The draw length is very important. It's very crucial to get it right. You want it to be able to stand up straight, and you want to be able to have your bow arm fully extended. And if that draw length is causing a lot of interference and hitting, then you're going to have to shorten that draw length up a little bit to where it's not hitting and causing you some interference. And there are chest guards out there. If you look up, just Google chest guard, archery chest guard, you'll find some chest guards out there. Lancaster's got them, eBay's got them. You can see them a lot in the Olympics. They wear those, and that will help quite a bit. I'm sure a sports bra will help quite a bit. Don't know from first-hand experience, but I'm sure that would help quite a bit as well. But the biggest thing is you're going to measure your draw length still the same. It's still going to be the same as the wingspan, you know, and that's going to get you in the ballpark. And from there, you're just going to have to make some adjustments until you get it right. But keep your feet open, 30-degree angle to the target. Get that draw length where you can stand up good and straight, and you're not overextended backwards. And I don't see that this would be an issue. Some of you women viewers, I know I don't have a whole lot of women viewers. Most of my viewers are men. But if you want to chime in on this, you can probably offer Barbie a little more help than I can, because you got a little bit more practical experience than what I've got with this in this area. But through my experimentation with the prosthetic, I didn't have a problem with it at all. My wife doesn't have a problem with it, you know, when she shoots. But there may be an extreme case where you're such a large busted woman that you may have trouble with it. So I'm not sure that it would cause a problem, but for me, it didn't. So any of you guys or gals out there that have any questions, I think this, you know, I had to kind of get out of my comfort zone to do this one, but I'll definitely do my best to answer them either in email or in a video form. I like to answer them in video form usually. But any of you women who can chime in on this, you know, leave a comment. I'm going to send this link over to Barbie and post it on my Facebook page and make her aware of it. And I'm sure that you can help her more than I can. So if you can comment on this video and tell us what you do if it causes you a problem and what you do to handle that problem, I think you can help her out more than I can. So appreciate you guys watching this. Appreciate the viewer emails that I get, and I try my best to answer them all. I literally get hundreds and hundreds of them a week, so I don't get around to answering all of them, but I'll do my best. And the ones I can answer in video form are a lot easier for me to handle. So I appreciate all you guys watching. Appreciate you watching this video.